Hello, welcome. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. My name is Liz. This is a yoga mat class, and I am subbing for DeJur. It's wonderful to be here. Please make sure that you have a supportive surface on the floor and that you have perhaps, a couple blocks or a couple pillows that you can support yourself with. A little towel is always nice and handy. And as soon as you grab your stuff and you make a safe space around you, let us continue and get started. And we're going to start seated this morning. And so if you would like to sit up on your two pillows or a block, you can do that. It's always helpful to prop our hips up to release any pressure that we might have. Cross up the shins to see if that is comfortable. Otherwise, take another sitting down position that feels comfortable for your body. Welcome. And we're going to start in this meditative position. If you can allow the eye gaze to relax down or completely close the eyes. Begin to take a full breath in through the nose and perhaps an exhale out the mouth. In through the nose, long exhale out the mouth. Last one, inhaling through the nose and out the mouth, letting go. Bring your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your heart. And now feeling the quality of your cycles of breath as you breathe in and out of the nose. Allowing the belly to drop down to the depths of your belly and to feel a gentle rise of your chest. Belly drops down and into the belly. And there's a very gentle rise at the top of the sternum. It's very subtle. Very gently release and continue to cultivate that connection with your breath. Blink the eyes open, and we're going to interlace the hands at the front of our sternum. Push the arms forward, round your back. I'm gonna fix my blinds here. And as you round your back, chin in towards the chest, bring the arms up and above you. And twist over to the right. Draw the shoulder blades down. Allow the right arm to come back behind you. Left hand on top of your right knee. Lift across your sternum. And exhale, release. Come back to center. Hands together at the heart. Interlace the fingers. Push the arms forward. Round your back. Once more. Now lift the arms up again. Inhale. And exhale over to the left. Draw the shoulder blades down. And allow the left hand now to come back behind your right hand on top of your left knee. Lift across your back and your chest. Take a full breath in. And your slow breath brings you back to center. Please extend the legs forward. And allow the legs to open as far as it feels comfortable. It's sometimes helpful to bring two pillows or two blocks underneath the knees, right? Just for a little more support, although that's not required. Now, I invite you to bring the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to the right and fold over your right leg. Inhale, come back, half lift. Exhale, fold. Just raising up, halfway up. And exhale, coming back down. And just pause here for a moment as you fold. Allow the neck and head to be heavy.
It's not important whether your forehead touches your knee or not, but rather if you're feeling the lengthening of the left side of your body on the back side.
Come back up, inhale. Exhale over to the left, fold over your left leg. Inhale, rise, come all the way up this time. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Let us stay down and folded. Allowing gravity to just help us collapse, help us fold. Drop the chin in towards the chest. Take 3 more cycles of breath here. And very gently come back up. Please remove anything that you might have underneath your knees. Place the soles of your feet down on the ground. Hips, feet are wide, hands back behind you. Let the knees fall over to the left. And coming back to center all the way to the right. And again, back to center all the way to the left. And then all the way to the right. Wonderful. Please come back to center, and I'm going to turn to face my mat horizontally so that you can see me. Allow yourself to come all the way down towards the floor and bring your knees in towards the chest. Rock gently side to side. Nice. Bring your feet flat on the floor and hands down along your sides. Bridge pose. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. This next time as you lift, you're going to stay lifted. If you have your pillows handy, you're going to bring your 2 pillows underneath your buttocks. Otherwise, see if you can bring a block underneath your sacrum. Block underneath sacrum. And if your sacrum or low back feels tender, you're going to ditch the block and just use the pillows as a support. Relax the buttocks down. Now bring the left knee in towards the chest. And see if you can interlace the hands in front of the left knee or behind the quadricep. Both are very useful here. So just pause here for a moment. So as stretch on the right side of our bodies, you're welcome to keep the right foot exactly where it is, or perhaps extend the right leg forward and down. Depending on that, how that feels on your quadriceps, on your big psoas muscle, very important muscle and key player on the health of our back, the health of our pelvis, the health of our digestive system, including our nervous system. So continue to compress here just for a moment, drawing the left knee in towards the chest as you allow the right leg to be forward and down. Invite the breath in through the nose, long breath out. And again, guiding the full breath in and the full breath out. Taking 3 more cycles of breath here. Gently, we're going to switch. Please drop the left foot flat on the floor and bring your right knee in towards your chest. Checking in with sacrum, checking in with tailbone, making sure that it's feeling okay and safe to continue to be here. You can allow the left foot to be exactly where it is, or perhaps extend it forward. Compressing the right knee in towards the chest. Remember, you're welcome to bring and interlace the hands behind the right quadricep. That can give you a little more leverage across your back so that your shoulder blades relax. Bring the chin in slightly in towards the chest. And just notice the sense of quality here, the sense of sensation in comparison to your right. Notice and feel the lengthening of your left psoas muscle, which wraps right across and in the lower vertebrae of your lumbar spine, rather your thoracic spine, through your belly button, and it wraps into your groin, through the iliac crest here. And just notice the lengthening and see if you can invite the full breath in to help you create space in between the tension that you might be feeling. And see if you can find a gentle release on the exhalation. This next time, you're going to drop the right foot down on the ground and see if you can extend the right leg all the way forward. Bring the arms up and behind you, inhale. Exhale, hands down along your sides. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms up and behind you. Exhale, hands down along your sides. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release. Please bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor. Lift your hips up gently and release the buttocks down on the ground. Pause. Take a slow breath in. Take a slow breath out. Sometimes it's helpful to place the hands on the belly just so that you can remind the lungs, remind the belly to soften. Great. Please bring the left heel, the left ankle on top of your right knee. If you have your block handy, you can utilize that. Otherwise, it's not required. I'm going to use it this time. I'll place my block underneath my right foot and step on the block with my right foot. My left ankle is on my right knee, finding figure 4 with the legs. Perhaps this is my stopping point, and this is a great stretch for the piriformers and your hip and thigh. Otherwise, perhaps you can bring the right knee in towards the chest. The right knee is doing all the work here. Yeah, I can stay here, or perhaps interlace my hands behind the right quadricep. If you have a little towel nearby, sometimes it's helpful to utilize the towel instead of interlacing the hands behind the quadricep. Drop the chin in towards the chest. Again, continue to elongate at the top of your head. Now on your next in-breath, please lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, flexion. Drop the heel down. Inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, drop the foot. Inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, drop the foot. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release. Nice. Let go, unravel the legs. Please bring the knees in towards the chest. Open your hands out to a T and let the knees and legs fall over to the right. If supine twist here, if you find that your left shoulder blade is not relaxing, that means that you need to prop your right knee higher so that you can release the tension that you might be experiencing on your left shoulder blade, left arm. So if we elevate the legs with the prop of the pillows or the block, then we can allow the left side of our body to relax as we open the arms apart and perhaps tilt the head over to the left. And just pause here for a moment. Allow the breath to enter. Allow the breath to leave. The breath here becomes a key player on the process of relaxation and stretching. In the process of relaxation and stretching, we require focus. our ability to remain present in the sensations that arise in our bodies, along with the thoughts that arise while we're practicing. Please come back to center, hug your knees in towards the chest, and now bring the right ankle on top of your left knee. If you utilize the block beneath your left foot, you can rest the foot on top of the block, and perhaps this is your figure four. If you would like to go one step further, you can bring the left knee in towards your chest. Yeah, and you can press the knee against the ankle, right? So that you can find that stretch underneath the right hip, the glute, the deep muscle is called piriformis. Oftentimes, that's what's giving us pain and tightness. You can also interlace the hands behind the quadricep or utilize the towel that you might have handy so that you can relax the shoulder blades down. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. And on your next inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. And exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale. Inhale, extension. And exhale, flexion. Hold. Take another cycle of breath. And gently release. Please have your knees side by side. And now allow the knees and legs to fall over to the left. Please bring any support that you took on the right side over to the left side of your space as you allow the arms to open out to a T. I welcome you to try to experience what it feels like to relax the right shoulder blade and the right arm down on the floor. I invite you to experience what it feels like to have full lung capacity. To feel the push as you inhale, and to feel the pull as you exhale. The push of your belly as you inhale. The pull of your deep muscles in your core as you exhale. Please come back to center. And drop the feet down on the ground. And please come over onto one side, fetal position, and press yourself to come to a child's pose. You'll open up your knees wide apart, your big toes touch. Drop the hips towards the heels and extend the arms forward. And if your forehead doesn't touch the floor, and if you have a block handy or a pillow, you can allow the forehead to rest on the block. I really like it. And I like it more than anything because I can bring some pressure to my forehead and my frontal lobes. This area of the body, of the head and the face is where we do all of our critical thinking. And it often has and receives a lot of pressure. So if you can massage the frontal part of your forehead against the ridge of the block or on the floor, please do that. And you might even sway the neck and head gently side to side. Please come back to neutral spine. Remove any support that you had beneath your forehead. And now walk the hands over to the right side. And reach far with your left forearm, left hand, as you take the right arm back behind you, palm facing down. Tilt your head over to the right. Perhaps your right
shin. Your right knee comes close to your shin. Pardon, your chin. And you allow the head to tilt over to the right so that the left side of your forehead comes down on the floor. Very gently come back to center and send the limbs, your arms all the way to the left, and find the same position now on this side. So head tilts to the left, right side of your head down on the floor, left hand back behind you, palms facing down. Shift the hips towards the heels. Please come back to center. And gently press up to a tabletop, hands and knees. And begin to roll through a few cat-cows here. Drop the belly part forward, head back. Exhale, curl, tuck and round. Your knees are about hip distance apart. Your hands are about shoulder width apart. And so begin to roll throughout your vertebral column from the tip of your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. And we are articulating each vertebrae and undulating the spine. And take the breath with you as you move up and down through the sagittal plane. Allow the jaw to relax, allow the eye gaze to soften. Perhaps you can bring and incorporate a smile in your practice as you feel constriction and tightness. My teacher always says, one of the best medicines out there is that smile. When we are confronted with trouble or pain, incorporating that gentle smile just lifts the spirit just a little bit more. Please come back through center and let us move through a puppy pose. Bring the arms slightly forward, about a foot or a foot and a half. Curl the toes and send your hips back behind you. Drop the forehead back down. Very gently press up to a tabletop, and we're going to do one downward facing dog. Keep toes curled, lift the hips, inverted V position with the body, sending the heels down, belly towards the thighs. Your feet again are about hip distance apart. Please bring your hands about shoulder width apart, sometimes a little bit wider. Your ears are about in line with your biceps more or less, and you may shift the tailbone side to side. We're not going to be here for long. Please come back to center and begin to walk your hands towards your feet. Please have your knees bent. Inhale, half lift with the spine, hands on your shin bones, and exhale, fold. And again, inhale, half lift, hands on your shin bones, upper body parallel to the floor. Open the glutes here, exhale, fold. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Please, bone by bone, begin to rise all the way up to stand. Bend your knees as you do so, and slowly come up. Shrug the shoulders up towards the ears, externally rotate them back. And again, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears, externally rotate them back. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Please find a little buoyancy here throughout your joints. Your feet are about hip distance apart again. Drop the tailbone down. Bring your chin in towards the chest. Begin to circle out the neck and head over to the left side.
And go around 360-degree diameter here with your neck. Take your time. Take the breath with you. When you're ready, go the other way. And very gently, please recompose. Bring your hands up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, back up and center. Exhale to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. And again, back to center, arms up, over to the right. Inhale, back up, over to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands down along your sides. Bring your hands on your hips this time and cross the left foot diagonally over your right. And you're still squared forward, possibly. You can bring your hands up and above you and grab the left wrist with your right hand and find a lateral flexion to the right. Yeah, a little bit of a balancing act here. So find the four corners of your feet. Make sure you're pressing the toes down. Draw the shoulder blades down. Open up the left side of your body. And gently come back to center. Hands down along your sides. We're going to do that again. I'm going to turn to face you so that you can see what I'm doing. Now, cross your right foot diagonally over the left. Hands up towards the sky. Grab the right wrist, lateral flexion to the left this time. So a little bit of a balancing act between shifting weight forward and back a little bit. Please come back to center, feet parallel, hands down along your sides. Really nice, everyone. Please turn to face the side of your mat and take a big step out with your feet wide apart. If you have a block handy or two, please bring them behind. Please bring one block behind your left heel. It's not required. Sometimes it's helpful. Bring your hands on your hips. Please turn your left foot forward. Bend your front knee. Warrior two. So sometimes heel to heel or heel to arch alignment is helpful, but it's also not required because we all have very different hips. So sometimes we just need a wider stride. Now open your arms wide apart. Yeah, and on your next inhale, extend your front knee, hands up. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Hold. Nice. Bring your left forearm on your left knee. And begin to circle out the right arm forward. Inhale. And back. Exhale. Forward. Inhale. Back. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And this time, windmill that right hand down. Lift your back heel. Right ankle lifts. Right arm down. Side twisted lunge. Left hand up towards the sky. You're always welcome to come back down on that right knee for extra support. Welcome to take that challenge. It's all still very challenging. Breathing in and out of the nose. Now, we definitely want to drop the right knee down on the ground as we drop the left hand down. Now, pivot the left foot a little bit closer towards you so that you can begin to lift the arms up towards the sky. Modified high press and lunge, really nice. Uncurl the back toes if it's helpful. Now lean forward, send the arms back. Inhale, come back up, arms up. Exhale, lean forward diagonally, arms back behind you. Inhale, come up. And exhale back. Inhale, come back up. Hold. Draw the shoulder blades down, keep the spine long up towards the sky. And very gently, everyone, bring the hands down to frame your front foot. Curl the back toes, lift the knee. Right foot meets the left. Fold. Inhale, half lift. Upper body parallel to the floor. And exhale, fold. Hands up towards the sky, lift and lengthen. Come back up to stand. And exhale, hands down along your sides. Please pivot yourself to face the front again so that you can take a stride out with your legs opening up. If the block was helpful there, just for reference, you can have it out on the outside of your right heel. Please pivot your right foot out and bend through your front knee. Open the arms wide apart, warrior two. So that front knee is flexed, that right knee, it's in flexion, yeah, bend. Now inhale, arms up towards the sky, extend through the front knee. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Nice. Stay here for a moment. Feel the difficulty of this posture. That's why it's called warrior. Right? Now, bring the right forearm on top of your right knee and begin to circle out the left arm forward and back. And forward in front of you as you take a back bend back. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. This time, drop the left hand down inside the right foot. Lift your left heel. Side twisted lunge. Right hand lifts. Remember, always welcome to drop down to the left knee. We'll go there in a moment. Now pivot, bring that right hand down. Drop the left knee down on the ground and rise, hands up. For more stability, I want to bring my right foot closer to me. Yeah, nice. Now, cactus your arms and hinge your hips forward. Take a back bend. Inhale, come up. Arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Cactus the arms parallel. Bend the elbows. Lift the eye gaze. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hinge down and forward. Nice. Inhale, come up, everyone. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the ground. And this next time, please bring the right foot to meet the left. Tabletop. Yeah. I'm going to try to do a couple push-ups here. Keep the knees down. Shift your weight forward. Your knees are about hip distance apart. Feet are down. Inhale here. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, halfway down. I know it's hard. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slowly come all the way down. You're doing great. A little bit of a push here. Forehead down, full body prostration here. Tops of the feet down. Inhale, come up, cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale again, come up, cobra. Exhale, fold. This next time we'll stay in cobra. Please engage your quadriceps and your glutes. Begin to lift your hands above the floor. Engage your back muscles, shoulder blades back and down. Tops of the feet down on the floor. You're looking down. Lift your chest a little bit more. Root the pelvis down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Please bring your arms forward. Arms are forward. I'm gonna lower my camera down a little bit. Please lift the right arm and the left leg. Right arm and left leg lift. And now lower. And now switch. Left leg, right leg, left arm lifts and lowers. And switch, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This next time we're going to try to lift all the limbs above the floor. Inhale, lift the forehead. Legs and arms extend and lift. Point the toes. Root the pelvis down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, hands down along your sides, right ear down on the floor. Take a full breath in. A slow breath out. Please bring your left ear down on the floor. And again, take a couple cycles of breath here. Please bring your forehead down on the ground. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and press up to child's pose. Send your hips back. We're winding down now. Please come up to sit on your heels if that is possible. Otherwise, you're welcome to sit on your blocks. And now just for a moment, lift your buttocks, curl the toes, and sit back onto your heels. We're going to be here for a moment. You're welcome to keep the hands down if it's too much pressure on your metatarsals and your toes. Otherwise, see if you can slowly begin to bring your hands on your thighs and lift through the spinal column. We're going to be here for a moment. Please breathe deeply. Gently release. Really nice, everyone. Please tap the tops of your feet down. And release. Please shift your hips to one side and extend the legs forward. Bring the right foot inside your left thigh. Nice. Now fold over your left leg. Very gently come back up. Extend the right foot forward now this time. Bring the left foot inside the thigh. And fold over the right leg. Very gently come up. This next time, please extend both legs forward. Bring your hands up towards the sky and fold over the legs. You're welcome to hold the calves here, the ankles or the outer edges of your feet, and see if you can lengthen your spine. And then from there, fold forward and down. Very gently come up. Really nice, everyone. Now, this time, see if you can wrap the right foot over the left knee. Right foot flat on the floor. Point the left toes towards you. Now, see if you can wrap the left arm over your right knee as you send the right hand back behind you and find a twist. Send the eye gaze back. Very gently unravel, release, other side, extend the right foot forward, cross the left foot over and on the mat, wrap the right hand on the left knee, left hand back behind you. We call this the fish pose, Path Lord of the Fishes. Send the glutes down, lift across your sternum, send the eye gaze back behind you. Very gently release. Really nice, everyone. We're going to try to see if we can find a back bend here. So if you have your 2 or 3 pillows handy, you're going to bring your pillows behind you. We're going to lay back. If you have your blocks, you're going to use your blocks. First block, perhaps the lowest height. Second block, middle height on top of it. So find space in between. I want to bend my knees, place my feet flat, and see if I can recline my spine on my pillows or on those 2 blocks. It should feel pretty good as we lengthen and take a back bend here for the spine. You're welcome to stack pillows on top of each other and then allow yourself to lay back. Now from this place, please bring your soles of your feet together, open knees wide, and allow the arms to open. Take a full breath in, a slow breath out. And again, full breath in. And slow breath out. Allow the ribs to expand and the intercostal muscles to work for you so that we can optimize our breath here. Optimize our breathing patterns. See, part of optimal health is having heart rate variability. And in order for the heart, the beating of our heart to be variable, to have different beats, it needs to push itself. It needs to find acceleration, a heightened state of beating, and then a deceleration, a lower state of beating. And fluctuating in these patterns is what gives it its variation. So we push ourselves, we sweat a little bit, right, or a lot. And then we come back to homeostasis, back to a state of balance. A moment to rest and digest, a moment to let the muscles and our nerve endings to relax, to regenerate and restore. Please begin to bring the soles of your feet down on the ground and extend the legs forward. Very gently begin to bend your knees and move to one side carefully so that you remove any support you had beneath your spine. And find your back flat on the floor. Give yourself one last squeeze, hug into a little ball, inhale. Exhale, release. Shavasana, full corpse position here, just for a moment. Please bring any support for underneath your knees, especially if you have a tender back or you're working on a lower spinal injury. Propping our knees high becomes helpful to release any pressure or any pull. Now, if it feels safe, you can bring your hands on your belly, tuck the chin in just slightly so you can elongate across your back, or you can have your hands down along your sides away from your body, palms facing up or down. Take a full breath in through the nose and out the mouth, let it go. Now, relax your jaw, continue to breathe in and out of the nose. And begin to open up your mouth. Open up your mouth wide and move the jaw side to side. Moving jaw side to side. And now close the mouth and open a few times. And this next time, you're going to bring your tongue out of the space of your mouth. And back in. And do that a few times, bringing the tongue out of the space of the mouth and back in, working the facial muscles. And now releasing, especially if you tend to be a teeth grinder, while you sleep. We carry a lot of tension around our jaw, especially we're addicted to thinking. If we're caught in the trance of thought, right? If we're busy. Now just allow the jaw to soften, split the teeth slightly apart, relax at the root of your tongue, relax your inner brow. Let the muscles of your face relax and let the body breathe itself. You're going to now bring your hands together, palms together at our heart center, and bring your two thumbs at the base of your chin. And press your two thumbs together, down on your chin. We're gonna practice this exercise. It's called tracing the dragon through the forest. Now, allow those thumbs to spread apart as you bring pressure to the outer jawline. Bring pressure to the outer jawline as you raise the thumbs up to the jawbone and up through the cheekbone into the temples. You're going to press the temples out a little bit and perhaps bring some circular motions. Now you'll bring your thumbs below the eye socket. You have your cheekbone and press the thumbs down and through the inner part of your nostrils, right? The outer ridge, in through the eye socket, into the center of your forehead, right in between your eyebrows. Press the thumbs in between the eyebrows, and now on top of the eyebrows, trace the thumbs through the eyebrows. Come back to the temples, spread the fingers wide, and now the rest of your fingers will trace the cranial cavity, your skull, your head, and you can allow the rest of the thumbs to just begin to give your head a head massage here. You're going to perhaps pull your hair a little bit if it feels safe and right. You might even rock the head gently side to side as you pull. You might even take your fingers back behind you at the back of your head and pull the chin in as you tuck the forehead and head towards you. And very gently, when you're ready, you'll release. Arms down along your sides. Take a full breath in and a slow breath out. Disengage here. See, in order to soften, we must disengage and let our guard down. That's where relaxation really happens and our nervous system can come to a balanced state of equanimity. And it doesn't stop just there. We must let go in this process. And let go of any expectation, any feeling, any thought that brings us a sense of pressure and maladie. See if in this process of softening, disengaging, and letting go, that you can surrender here to your breath, into the space of your heart, to the sensations of your body. Very gently this next time, you're going to take a full breath in through the nose, pause the breath at the top, bring your hands to a fist, point the toes, tense the body up, take another sip of air, pause, and out through the mouth, let it go. And again, full breath in, pause the breath at the top, tense the body up, bring the hands to a fist, take another sip of air, pause, tense, 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 and out the mouth, release. Last one, inhale, pause, tense, hold, and let go. Gently begin to bring your knees in towards the chest. Roll onto one side, fetal position. Take your time to make your way up to a seated down position. From where you started, somewhere comfortable. If you can cross the opposite leg forward from where you started. I invite you now to bring your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart again. Take a slow breath in through the nose and a long breath out. And I invite you here to visualize and to notice your state of feeling and to bring a word, a color, or a texture that can describe the way that you're currently feeling. Take a slow breath in through the nose, a gentle breath out. Thank you and namaste. Thank you, everyone. My name is Lisbeth Vasquez. It is wonderful to support you and all. If you have any questions about practice, I'm here. Otherwise, replenish, take good care of yourself, and hopefully see you next time.
Thank you, Liz. Namaste.
Hey. Hi, Jim.
you.
Take care. Amy, thank you so much. Take good
Thank you,
care.
Shaolin. See you
Thank
guys
you.
next week.
We'll see you next week.